There's been a noticeable surge in momentum across Iraq as hundreds of development projects are now moving forward at an accelerated pace. The wheels are turning faster than ever, and what we're seeing is a significant shift in the country's economic landscape. This shift is closely tied to the current exchange rate, which sits at a real effective exchange rate, REER, of 1,300 dinars to the dollar. This rate has become a critical marker in shaping investor confidence and the trajectory of economic planning. For years, many of these projects were stuck in limbo, a delay due to political uncertainty, budget constraints, or a lack of international cooperation. But that landscape has changed. The stability around the REER has created a more predictable environment for both local and international stakeholders, encouraging them to finally push forward with initiatives that had been waiting on the sidelines. From infrastructure to energy to education and healthcare, there's movement in nearly every sector. Ministries are green-lighting projects, funds are being allocated, and contractors are breaking ground. At the heart of all this momentum is the fact that the world is beginning to take Iraq seriously again as an economic player. Major powers and multinational companies are eyeing the opportunities in Iraq with renewed interest. They see a nation rich in resources, strategically located, and hungry for modernization. And with the stable 1,300 to 1 exchange rate, Iraq suddenly feels like a safer bet. It offers predictability in trade and financial planning as something investors crave, especially in emerging markets. We're seeing memorandums of understanding being signed with countries like China, Turkey, and several Gulf nations. These agreements cover everything from high-speed rail and port development to renewable energy and digital infrastructure. And it's not just government-level involvement. Private sector interest is growing, too, with firms scouting for local partners and setting up regional offices in places like Basra, Erbil, and Baghdad. The buzz is real. Whether you're watching from abroad or living in Iraq, it's hard not to notice the cranes going up, the roads being paved, and the electricity grids getting smarter. These are tangible signs of a country moving toward economic rebirth. And make no mistake here, these advancements aren't just cosmetic. They signal the return of confidence, the kind that opens doors for currency reform and broader fiscal changes. The big takeaway: Iraq is no longer standing still. With hundreds of projects now in motion and the global community paying close attention, the dinar's position in the world market could be entering a new chapter. And whether you're holding dinar or simply watching the story unfold, this is the time to stay informed. Thanks for tuning into Iraqi Dinar Updates, where we break down the facts behind the headlines. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a beat. There's a lot more coming, and you'll want to be the first to know.